Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be reviewing my Diary of Wimpy Kid collection, and it is good. It's a good amount of books, some new books and two rare ones. My mom decided to put it in this space here, if you can see that gap, and I got it, and I piled these books there, and I got the diaper overload from my bag. Sorry, but it's out of order. If you don't know what Wimpy Kid is, it's basically about a guy writing in his journal. It's great. Let me just show you. So as you can see, it says Diary of a Wimpy Kid diaper overload, and this is the pieces somewhere. Wait, sorry guys. Just gonna place it here. Sorry about that. So as you can see, these are the characters in diaper overload, and I wrote this, which is not part of the book. So let's get to reviewing, and plus it's not in order again. So let's start with diaper overloads. So basically about when he decides to tag along with his teenage brother Roderick's band, Loaded Diaper, Greg doesn't realize what he's getting into, but he soon learns that late nights, unpaid gigs, fights between band members, and money troubles are all part of the rock and roll lifestyle. Can Greg help Loaded Diaper become the legends they think they are, or will too much time with Roderick's band be a diaper overload? So that is Diaper Overload. I think it's a good book. Now we're Hard Luck. I borrowed it from my friend, so this is not mine, but I read it. Greg Heavely's on a losing streak. His best friend Rowley Jefferson has ditched him, and finding new friends in middle school is proving to be a tough task. To change his fortunes, Greg decides to take a leap of faith and turn his decisions over to a chance. Will a roll of dice turn things around, or is Greg's life destined? I don't know what that word is. How do you pronounce it? But I can read it. Destined or destined to be another Hard Luck story, and it has like a fortune teller 8-ball, magic 8-ball, and if you can see, there it is. It's good. I'm gonna say all the books are good because it's insulting the author. He took his time out to write the book. Jeff Kinney. I think I'm gonna meet him in America next year. Now we're down to my book that I made, Diary of a Sussy Kid. That's me on the back. I know that's a weird face. And that's it. And this journal belongs to Zaid. I know it's bad drawings. I'm really sorry about that. But that's because I got it when I was such a bad artist. Why did I even get it then? Yeah. There, as you can see, there's my drawings in it. Now, these are not Wimpy Kid, but they're from the same author, and it's his best friend Rowley Jefferson's journal. So, this is the back, and I haven't finished the book writing it, so it's good though. It's a good process, but as you know, I'm going on holiday, and I'm not gonna bring this. I'm gonna bring my school planner, Diary of Wimpy Kid school planner. So this is how he draws his friend, Greg Heavely. And it's Greg Heavely's friend. I'll read the blurb on the back, like I was doing with all the books. Hi, my name is Rowley Jefferson, and this is my book. Now I have a diary just like my friend Greg. It's a journal. And look at that, that's the back. I call my book Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid because that's what my dad always says about me. You're an awesome friendly kid. Even though this book is about is about me, it has a whole lot of Greg in it because he is my best friend. Smack. Yeah. And then it says, sometimes my parents say things that don't make me feel, that don't make me think they don't feel, Sometimes my parents say things that don't make me think don't feel the same. Oh my god, guys, I'm so dumb. Sometimes my parents say things that make me think they don't feel the same way about Greg as I do. We do not like Greg. Anyway, I hope you like my book because I worked real hard on it. Like I was saying, don't insult the Jeff Kinney author because he worked real hard on it. And I hope my friend Greg likes it too. He totally stole my idea. Riley Jefferson's Awesome Adventure. Okay, sorry. Adventure awaits. From the imagination of Riley Jefferson comes an adventure of epic proportions. Join Roland and his best friend Garg the Barbarian as they leave the safety of their village and embark on a quest to save Roland's mom from the White Warlock. Will our hero survive? Find out in Riley Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventure. An awesome, friendly, truly fantastic fantasy quest from the international best-selling author Jeff Kinney. Okay, now we can put these books back. A book. Because we already reviewed these. Sorry, it's just a little extra. Bear with me. Let's keep this out. Oh my god, man. Just... Okay, sorry, bear with me, please. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And this is one of the rare ones I got, the first edition. So it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the hardcover, the first book. The rest of this is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is the characters. I'll be famous one day, but for now I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. Being a kid can really stink. Being a kid can really stink, and no one knows better than Greg Heavily, who finds himself. And no one knows this better than Greg Heavily, who finds himself thrust into the middle school, where undersized weaklings share the hallways with kids who are taller, meaner, and already shaving. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, author and illustrator Jeff Kinney introduces an unlikely hero. As Greg says in his diary, "Don't expect me to be all dear diary and dear diary that." That's one of the rare ones, and I'm not gonna show you this one because we just reviewed that. This is my brother's one. He got all the collections before me because he was older than me. Now we got Roger Crowell's, Greg's brother. Remember how I said that if some jerk caught me carrying a book with diary in the cover, we're gonna get the wrong idea. Well, that's exactly what happened today. That's a picture. Sissy punched my brother Roderick. Now that Roderick knows I have another journal, I'll remember to keep this one locked up. Roderick actually got hold of my last journal, but don't even get me started on that story. Even without my Roderick problems, my summer was pretty lousy. Whatever you do, don't ask me how I spent my summer holiday, because I definitely don't want to talk about it. This one is the last straw. It's kind of heavy, actually. Let's face it, Greg Heavily will never change his wimpy ways. Somebody needs to explain that to Greg's father. Whoosh. What's his mum's, Thobe? Yeah, I think. Foosh. You see, Frank Heavily actually thinks he can get his son to toughen up, and he enlists Greg in an organized sports and other manly endeavors. Of course, Greg is easily able to sidestep his father's efforts to change him, but that's when Greg's dad threatens to send him to a military academy. Greg realizes he has to shape up or get shipped out. What the heck, man? This is Dog Days, one of my favorites. It's summer vacation, the weather's great, and all the kids are having fun outside. So where's Greg Heavily? Inside his house playing video games with the shades drawn. Greg's a self-confessed indoor person, is living out his ultimate summer fantasy. No responsibilities and no rules, but Greg's mom has a different vision for an ideal summer, one packed with outdoor activities and family togetherness. Whose vision will win out? A new addition to Greg Heavely's family. Greg Heavily addition to the Heavily family will change everything. Now let's go for the ugly truth. I don't really like this one, to be honest. Greg Heavely's always been in a hurry to grow up, but he is getting older, really, all it's cracked up to be. Suddenly, Greg is dealing with all the pressures of boy-girl parties, increased responsibilities, and even the awkward changes that come with getting older. And after a big fight with his best friend Rowley, it looks like Greg is going to have to face the ugly truth all by himself. This is Cabin Fever. I liked it. I watched the movie as well. Knock, knock, knock. Greg Heavily is in big trouble. School property has been damaged, and Greg is the prime suspect. But the crazy thing is he's innocent, or at least sort of. The authorities are closing in, but when a surprise blizzard hits, the Heavily family is trapped indoors. Greg knows that when the snow melts, he's going to have to face the music. But could any punishment be worse than being stuck inside with your family for the holidays? It's kind of good. No, it's good. This is the third reel. Love is in the air, but what does that mean for Greg Heavily? A Valentine's Day dance at middle school has turned his world upside down, and Greg scrambles to find a date. He's worried that he'll be left out on the cold on the big night. His best friend Rowley doesn't have any prospects either, but that's a small consolation. Then an unexpected twist gives Greg a partner for the dance and leaves Rowley the odd man out. But a lot can happen in one night, and in the end you never know who's going to be lucky in love. That was good. Okay guys, you don't know how much I love this Wimpy Kid book. It's so good. I've read it multiple times. It's so good. And I'm ready to present to you in 3, 2, 1. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. So that's the front cover, international bestseller. And that's the back. A family road trip is supposed to be a lot of fun, unless, of course, you're the Heaveleys. The journey starts off full of promise, then quickly takes several wrong turns. Petrol station bathrooms, crazy seagulls, a fender bender, and a runway pig. Not exactly Greg Heavely's idea of a good time, but even the worst road trip can turn into an adventure, and this is one the Heaveleys won't soon forget. Now this one is old school. Life was better in the old days, or was it? This is a front cover. That's the back. Life was better in the old days, or was it? That's the question Greg Heavily is asking himself as the town voluntarily unplugs and goes electronics free. But modern life has its own conveniences, and Greg isn't cut for an old-fashioned world. With tension building inside and outside the heavily home, will Greg find a way to survive, or is he going old school, just too hard for a kid like Greg? I'm sorry, guys, but I forgot to read one sentence on the diaper overload. Let me just get that out for you. Sorry, really sorry about that. Greg Heavily is finding out that the road to fame and glory comes with some hard knocks. Okay, now we're on the meltdown. That's the front cover, that's the back. I know! Sorry, guys. I know, right? Hi, Sophia. Hi. Tell Mama to wait. Tell Mom to wait, please, because I'm doing a video, okay?
Okay.
This is blurry. Come on, man. This is blurry. I don't know why. You did something wrong.
It's blurry.
When snow shuts down Greg Heavely's middle school, his neighborhood transforms into a wintry battlefield. Rival groups fight over territory, build massive snow forts, and strange epic snowball fights. And in the crosshairs are Greg Heavely and his trusty best friend, Rowley Jefferson. It's a fight for survival as Greg and Rowley navigate alliances, betrayals, and warring gangs in a neighborhood meltdown. When the snow clears, Greg and Rowley emerge as heroes, or will they even survive to see another day?
Okay.
There's a video game on this. If you want to play it and you're into Wimpy Kid, it's a good game, and it's called the Meltdown Snowball Fight video game. You can search it up if you want. If you want to play it, I'm not forcing you. Now we're on to Wrecking Ball. This is Wrecking Ball. It's a good book. So, big changes are in store for Greg Heavily and his family. They are making home improvements. I don't know what they're on about, because they're saying making home improvements. So then what's this? Is this an improvement? Breaking your house? But with unwelcome critters, toxic mold, and the walls coming down, soon Greg discovers renovations aren't all they're cracked up to be. When the dust finally settles, will the Heaveleys be able to stay, or will they need to get out of town? One of the best-selling children's authors on the planet. That was separate, but that wasn't part of the blurb. This is called The Deep End. I really like this one as well. It's kind of really great. It's really great, actually. Let me read the blurb for you. That's Roderick. That's saying you couldn't say Z.
Thank you.
Thank you. Man, move, gum. I might need a little bit of gum. I'm just saying. What's wrong with this? Okay, sorry guys, just a little bit. Come on, get out, gum. I want to put you in my mouth. Oh my god. Come on, just come out. Just come out. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna take... Yeah, finally. Actually, I might need to.
Mine come down. Look. Mine come down. You idiot. I don't know what.
Not good. Okay. Well, Greg Heavily and his family hit the road for a cross-country camping trip. They're ready for the adventure of a lifetime. But their plans hit a major snag and they find themselves stranded at a campsite that's not exactly summertime paradise. Things only get worse for the Heavleys when the skies open up and the water starts to rise, making them wonder if they can save their holiday or if they're already in too deep. One of the best-selling children's authors on the planet, independent. This is Big Shot. I don't really have all of them, but I have a decent amount. This is Big Shot. Grunt. Doink. That's the picture. Greg Heavily and Swartz just don't mix. After a disastrous competition at school, Greg decides that he's officially retired from any kind of sport. That's until his mum persuades him to give it one more go and make Greg reluctantly agree to sign up for basketball. Tryouts are a mess and Greg is sure he won't make the cut, but he unexpectedly lands a spot on the worst team. As Greg and his new teammates start the season, but his chances of winning a single game look slim. But in sports, anything of winning can, even a single game looks slim. But in sports, anything can happen when everything is on the line and the ball in Greg's hands. Will he rise to the association or occasion? Rise to the occasion, or will he blow his big shot? One of the best-selling children's authors on the planet. Okay, guys, this is the second rare book, and that's it of the second rare books. So I only had 2, and this is the second one. This is a no-brainer. I have orange pages. I have these which normally don't come unless you have the rare pages. This is the back cover. I'm going to read to you. Sploosh, school stinks. And up until now, middle school hasn't exactly been a joyride for Greg Heavily. So when the town threatens to close the crumbling building, he's not too broken up about it. But when Greg realizes this means he's going to be sent to a different school to his best friend Rowley Jefferson, he changes his tune. Can Greg and his classmates save the school before shutting for good, or is this the start of a whole new chapter for Greg? I'm not going to give it away, but I know the answer. Should I just tell you? Okay, fine. I'm not good at keeping secrets. So, it gets closed down, and then it gets opened again. I like this one as well. I love this one. This is Diary of Wimpy Kid the Getaway. Greg Heavily and his family, and this is a picture. Greg Heavily and his family are getting out of town. They decide to escape to a tropical island resort for some much needed rest and relaxation. A few days in paradise should do wonders for Greg and his frazzled family. But the Heavily soon discovers that paradise isn't everything it's cracked up to be. Some poisoning, stomach troubles, and venomous critters all threaten to ruin the family's holiday. Can the trip be saved, or will the silent getaway end in a disaster? Now this is funny. I'm gonna do my enemy brother's do-it-yourself book. I'm gonna read a little bit. This book belongs to Zachariah Murad. If found, please return to 9. 9. I can't give away this address. I can't give away this address because it will just, because if there's any bad people watching this, then they're going to go to that address, and I don't want that happening. So, have you ever peed in a swimming pool? Yes. Wait, have you ever got a haircut so bad that you need to stay home from school? Yes. He put no, but he did. He put no because it was that in the future he got that. Have you ever had to put suntan lotion on a grown-up? No. Have you ever been bitten by an animal? He didn't put that, but have I? No. Have you ever been bitten by a person? No. Have you ever been bitten by a person? For me, it's yes, but for him it's no. Have you ever tried to blow a bubble with a mouthful of raisins? No. Have you ever peed in a swimming pool? Yes. Look, I'll prove it. Have you ever been kissed full on the lips by a relative who's older than 70? No. Have you ever been sent home early from one of your friend's parents? No. Have you ever had to change a diaper? A little help? No. Yeah, so I didn't want to give away too much of a do-it-yourself book because it's kind of it's kind of just private. I'm sure he doesn't want to give away his private stuff because I think he's hearing me talking about him. I think he hears me talking about him, but he just doesn't like giving away private stuff, and you have to respect his boundaries, okay? I just gave away a little bit, okay? Oh my god. I like this one as well. Let me just get it out. It's a new one. You sir. Stop. This is that one big hot mess. And this is the picture on the back. Let me read the back. The pressure is building for Greg Heavily, who discovers that when he makes heaps of family, a tiny beach house on sweltering heat is a recipe for disaster. Speaking of recipes, the secret ingredients behind Grandma's famous meatballs have been closely guarded for years. Can Greg unpack all of his family's mysteries before the vacation is over, or will he just stir the pot? Okay, that's all of it. Guys, thank you for watching my video if you are, and I'll just give you one more look at the front cover of Do It Yourself book, and it says now with even more, and that's the back cover. So thank you for watching my channel. I hope you have a good summer holidays, as I say it again. Try not to get in trouble like Greg Heavily, but you can do some rude humor now that I've told you about all of his rude humor life. And I hope you have a good summer holidays. Bye.
Please.